Good evening guys, Fraser from Never Surrender Outreach and Minds at War Safety Net team, crisis team. Not done a video in a wee while, thought I would come back on. An update, I've been really busy with people reaching out, so well done on the people reaching out, and a lot addiction cases which I've been trying to highlight, and a few others. I've done some videos as well highlighting the impact it has by being an addict but having PTSD or mental health on top of it. At the moment I'm doing my level 4 addictions counselling, and for me, I want to give back to people who are suffering. I certainly don't want to see them going to the mighty lows, and the sad thing is maybe trying to take their life, and that it's horrible, and especially being an addict when you want the help, and it takes a while for getting, and you want it now, but your body, obviously I've said before, the body then tells different. But yeah, and it's nice to see people reaching out before it gets to that stage, and some people have actually reduced their drinking amounts. We are trying our hardest to accommodate buddy checks, so basically people will have a buddy and checked on daily, and that's the aim of the goal, you know, because these people are lonely, and that's why a lot of people drink as well, and to be confident as well, because we all know alcohol can lift your or drugs can lift your mood quite up, and but it does come crashing back down, sadly, and then it's a re-engage into it, cycle pattern what you do, and eventually get you'll be dependent on it, and you have to take more alcohol. I just seen that video with Bella. I've known Bella now for a couple of years now, and I knew about the circumstances, and it was hard. At that point I couldn't help. I was far too gone at that point, and quite upsetting the fact I couldn't support her when she supported me. But I'm now, I'm proud of her doing that video tonight. It takes a lot of courage to do that, because I know how hard she struggled with it, and especially the past few months. It's been really tough on her. But getting back, we've obviously got the 22nd. We're not far away from it. A week on Friday, a week tomorrow. Well, it's a week on Saturday, but we're heading down on the Friday night, and hopefully meet up with a few folk. But everything, by the looks of it, it's going to be busy. A lot from Safety Net, a lot from Outreach at Never Surrender. A lot of Never Surrender supporters will be there as well. And I think we're going to be really big, and there's a lot of good speakers going to be on. I think Dean and Simon have done an amazing job organising this. We know there's a counter protest, as we call it, and we just let them do what they're doing. If we don't cause any trouble, we know we don't, but just keep, if they say anything, just let it go by them. It's hard enough, you know, having to listen to it, but we don't want to make ourselves look like idiots, do we? But back to things like a lot of people struggling, and if you're one of the persons that's struggling, just think about reaching out, you know. I mean, the conversations I've had with people recently, it could go on for hours, and it actually reduces their intake as well when they're talking to someone. So that's why we're implementing these buddy checks, to make sure these buddy checks get done, so the people don't get lonely, because that's one of the big things. And I think one of the lads, Tim, I forget his name, from Wales area, he's highlighted a very good points. I've been watching his videos, really highlighting really good points. But we need to be there on the 22nd. You know, you can't just say that, yeah, I'll be there and not show up. You know, we need to be out in force. There's 4.1 million veterans. Okay, we're 4.1 million is not going to be there, but at least if we can get a big portion of that, and show the community and the whole United Kingdom that we will not be silenced, because we've been silenced for too long, and cases coming up with social services, a lot of cases, which is coming. And it's good Bella's now put a story out there, and people are now coming forward. I think Dean said today, or Bella, I think it's up to 100 cases, and some that we're dealing with as well. But they're reaching out. Some people haven't spoken years about this, and it's hard to watch and listen to. And you feel for the person who's been in that situation, and it's really tough. And you can't imagine what they're going through, like Bella. I couldn't imagine what they went through. I mean, I had an ex who had her kids taken off her because I was an alcoholic and PTSD, and that was tough enough, but it wasn't my children. But I walked away from that because I was bringing somebody else involved, which wasn't their fault, and it was me, and it does, it breaks your heart, and I only dealt with that small portion, not to the extent that people have had their children removed because of PTSD. And I know Bella well, and she wouldn't even say boo to a fly, always kind, always helping folk, and I think now it's the time that we help Bella, and support Bella and others who are coming forward. And we need people there in the 22nd in Nottingham. I believe Dean and Simon are going to do updates on that. I know the security team are sorted out, and guys from Outreach, guys for Safety Net will be there as well. And we'll try and get the message out for people to reach out as well. But again, we just do body checks on people struggling. If they're struggling, then pass it on and phone the police, do a welfare check on them. If you've got concerns, I beg you need to make sure they get a welfare check, or pass details on to us or another group. We're here to help all. We don't turn anyone away. Everybody in the right frame of mind deserves help. Doesn't matter if you're a drug user, heroin user, alcoholic, or just somebody who's really struggling in complex PTSD. We don't turn anyone away, and dealing with the addictions for the mental health it's hard, because you've got to deal with addictions first before you move on to anything else. But we are getting there, and we've got a team rising up in the crisis phone line. We are on 24/7. Even just got my Snyder phone today. Not seen a Nokia since I was about 13, but we are here 24 hours. Outreach as well. I'll put my contact details on Outreach so you can get through to this. 9 to 5 emergencies will be the emergency number. So if anyone wants any advice on anything, not just addictions but welfare, benefits, housing, contact my number, which I'll put out along with the video, and you're more than welcome to phone me day or night. I'm on duty most nights anyway, like the most of us are, and during the day. So yeah, get in touch, get in contact, and see what we can do. We try our best. We're only volunteers, and all of us have been through it, so we're doing it from the heart. We don't ask for anything. We ask for commitment, especially people I help with addictions. I ask for commitment that they give to what help they're going to get, because you need to put that commitment in. Addiction just doesn't go away by taking drugs or benzos or whatever. It's mentally, you need to be there. But anyway, 22nd in Nottingham. We're less than 8 days away, actually 9, getting mixed up in my days. But 22nd, Saturday 22nd, Nottingham. I think it's 12 o'clock, the march goes off, and 1 PM 1300 hours that the bikers go. So yeah, let's be there, let's show support, and let's come out in numbers. You know, I don't need to say why we're doing it. The posters are out. I mean, every group who's supporting it is saying we're highlighting every issue we can, and it's not about one issue. It's civilians and veterans. In the end of the day, we're coming together and fighting for the same cause. You know, people might disagree with it. At the end of the day, we don't. You know, we've been silent too long, and now is the time we come out. We've lost 53 veterans this year. Let's not include the people in the civilian community, which could be thousands in a day. You know, men at a high rate, children committing suicide possibly because being abused as a childhood or things like that, groomed, you know, and they take their own lives because they can't reach out, they don't feel safe to reach out. So big highlight on that one, and highlighting what's happening with anyone who's getting their kids taken off them from PTSD, from addiction, and where's it going to stop, you know. So we're highlighting everything we can, and we hope we see you there, and it will be a massive turnout. I believe it will. By what I'm seeing on Facebook, I'm hoping it's not just a word of mouth and they're saying yes. I'm hoping that everybody turns up, and we'll see you down there on the 22nd. We'll be mingling about somewhere with a few of the crew. So in the meantime, if you need anything, please reach out. Please reach out, and if you're struggling, please reach out, and you can call me. You can call me, and I'll put the number up for the crisis team, and you can give that a call through the night, 9 to 5. And if it's out of hours, then you can give me a message, see if I'm up. But use the crisis line if you could, please. But I will, if you leave me a message, I will pick it up straight in the morning. Because I do some duties on at night, so with the crisis team, so, and I try and pick up some cases during the day. So yeah, if anyone wants any advice, if anyone needs support, come to us, or phone us, or message us. So you'll find the member of the admin team on the Minds at War Never Surrender safety net. You'll find all the members there, and you'll find admin and moderators, and that is all the team. Same with outreach as well. We need to try and push outreach. If you could share outreach and our group at Minds at War Safety Net, if you could share the groups, fantastic. And all I'm going to say is wish you all safe, and I hope you are all safe, and God bless to you all, and stay safe, and remember, if you're struggling, reach out. Thanks guys.